Jeremiah said, and the word of the Lord came to me saying, before I formed thee in your mother's womb, I knew thee. Later Jeremiah said, who am I, Lord? I'm both a child. Are you aware that you can actually be a stranger to yourself? Are you aware that you can so be a stranger to yourself that what you know about yourself is not actually what you should know about yourself? When God was talking to Jeremiah, Jeremiah only consented, my name is Jeremiah. I know that, but everything you describe about me is not true. I am a child. But God said, I have ordained you. What he knows is not what God knows. Who he is not actually what he understood himself to be. What God understood him to be is different from who God made him to be. You can be a stranger to yourself. And because you are a stranger to yourself, you can destroy yourself without knowing. Because you will never fuel your original. You will pump your inferior. Your passion will be about how your inferior will emerge when your original is suffering. You will be so passionate that you are running your life in a way that your inferior is what you are boosting instead of your original. Can you imagine Pastor Adeboye said he wanted to be the youngest vice chancellor in Africa? That's his goal. Youngest vice chancellor in Africa. That was his goal. That was what he was pursuing until God brought him out of lecturing work. When God brought him out of lecturing work, he brought him into a slum. Yaba. Today, if he had been, like I always say, if he had been a lecturer, if he had broken the record, he would have always been on strike. Praise God. But today, the one that bears Asu and Nasu, some of them come to him to lay hand on them. Why? He was able to find his original self while he was almost losing and fueling his inferior self. And you know, one of your area to understand your original self is the area of responsibility. Your original you is a responsible person. If you don't know that, you will not find the you that is you. What God was telling Jeremiah is that I have made you to be responsible for nations. You are here talking about being a child. Praise God. Jesus, the original Jesus, was the responsible Jesus to save the people of God. If you remove responsibility from your life, you have removed originality from your life. And when you are responsible, your seed must be useful. You don't sow because you are hungry. You sow because you want to feed. Elon Musk does not need any money again for the rest of his life. He's still sowing for how humanity will be comfortable. Every idea that will bring comfort to man is what he's still trying to create. If you leave Tinubu on his own, he's wealthy. What he tried to do is how we... So everyone that God gives fruit to, when they have the seed should make you responsible.